I'm now going to talk about the Xbox One and the PS4, both with as inspiring names as the Wii U. Okay, so basically what I want to talk about is generally which one should you buy, and generally for the weird occasion, I can't really be asked. You always get weird messages from angry gamers saying, buy the Xbox One because I don't know why, or buy the PS4 because it's got everything that the Xbox One doesn't have. Except the Xbox One has now gone back on its promises and now basically a glorified PS4. Except it's not as good. Anyway, what I just want to talk about is generally which one should you buy, which one should generally anyone buy, and let's be honest, in my view, it's the Wii U. And here's my view why. It's a fucking game console. It's not exactly you have to pay homage to these things. Let's be honest, all you gotta do is just press buttons and go. I mean, let's be honest, how good is that? And second of all, Nintendo have the great games of Mario, Sonic, Sonic now, Zelda, and stuff like that. Whilst the PS4 and the Xbox One generally just have the same games. They just have occasional extras that basically look like the same thing. And here it's basically kind of, I don't know what are you doing here, Sean?
I was kind of wondering why you didn't mention Steam, PC gaming and stuff.
What, you buy? Yeah, good. Well, the thing about Steam games is that they are enjoyable things. I mean, like stuff like Team Fortress and stuff like that. They're all free, and that's brilliant. I love the online game. I love the idea of free-to-play games. The fact that basically I can just play the damn game. It's not exactly that I have to pay money and then pay more money. That's the kind of issue I had with like PC games, especially MMOs. I mean, they had the ability to expand on that thing, but let's be honest, having to pay more and more money. And it's like games like, and it's even fucking pigeons, and it's even like games like Xbox Live, and it's just generally you have to pay more and more money. And for what? Advertisement. And on Steam it's good. I mean, a good community, but the problem with generally the PC is that it's going to constantly need updates. It's constantly going to need a bigger system. It's constantly going to need something bigger to kind of go compare to its rivals, and they're going to be costing more money and more money. I mean, the best gaming PCs in the minute cost like $2,000, $3,000. I don't fucking know. I don't want to buy them. Because let's be honest, what I want to do with a PC is create Word documents and shit like that. I'm kind of more of a kind of, I'll look at my TV and kind of press the R trigger and the L trigger and press the A button for shits and giggles. But let's be honest, I saw the Wii U, and to be honest, I don't mind it. It's pretty much kind of like it's what happens if Nintendo noticed an iPad and said, let's put some analog sticks and buttons on it, see what happens. And well, let's generally face it, but even though they haven't got any good games on at the moment, it's generally because, well, they were the first to bring their new shit on the shelves. I mean, now the Wii U itself costs like no more than £200, and that's all it costs. I mean, the new PS4 and stuff, they're going to cost like £499 tops, and it's kind of, would you really spend that much money on just something you're going to play for about 2 hours and then you got work, and so it's kind of a bit pointless. I mean, I personally want to get a Wii because they've got good games like Smash Brothers coming out. There's a shit ton of swans over there, so I'm going to bugger off soon. And so yeah, generally if you're a hardcore gamer, good. I mean, if you've got the game console, just stick to it for the time being. It's like, 2013, and look at the swans! So many swans! All on tow to get the PS4. So yeah, Wii U. I'm probably one of those that kind of, I know the Wii U ain't doing well at the moment, but let's be honest, that's generally because all the games have been slowly coming out, and that's probably the only complaint everyone has about the Wii U. There's nothing for it, and I completely understand that. I mean, consoles aren't games consoles without games, aren't they? So it's generally a case of, well, the PS4 and Xbox One look like they have more games coming out, and well, only time will tell, and there's still boats over there, so Anyway, this concludes it, but generally it's generally the case of, are you willing to wait for these things? Because let's be honest, there's going to be way more games coming out for the Wii, but then the Xbox One are going to come out, and then they're going to make more games. It's just generally the case of which console you generally prefer. And well, let's be honest, whilst there's going to be like a fanboy outlet of who buys who, and let's be honest, when the Xbox One, the PS4 come out, there's going to be a whole queue of angry PS4 and angry Xbox fans just punching each other. And well, to be honest, I don't particularly see why. All you do is just press a few buttons. I remember the days when basically pressing a few buttons made a cheat code. But now it's just generally pressing a few buttons makes everyone think that graphics is awesome. So yeah, this is my rant. It's not really a comedy rant until Sean comes in. Sean, come here for a minute.
Oh, God. Okay, yes.
Okay, that's my rant home. And this is Alastair signing off.